welcome to the Psychics Connect. What a lovely, beautiful day it is here in Atlantic City, New Jersey. The sun is shining. The ocean breeze is just blowing my floppy curls all around. We absolutely love the ocean breeze and the salt water. You know, the water of the ocean is so healing. I remember when I was young, my mom would say, oh, you cut yourself on the seashell, go walk in the ocean and allow that, all these natural elements, not elements, but natural things. What I'm trying to say is the natural healing qualities of all the things that we have presented for us, like I don't know, instead of using Tylenol, you could use something else. You guys know the name for that. Welcome to a full hour of free live readings here with Psychics Connect. I am your host, Joy Bird, reader A755. Love is the highest vibe, and I absolutely love each and every one of you. Come on in. If you guys feel so inclined to share, do, because the more that come in, the more the merrier. It's like more energy, and it gets me really excited. I love the interaction. So say hello. Let's see, looking at these comments, some of you guys are already talking to me. Hello, welcome. All right. So we have Alicia. Hello, Alicia. The day is amazing. It's beautiful already. It's 11:01 a.m. here. I'm in the United States in Atlantic City, New Jersey. And I have so much to be grateful for. What are you guys grateful for this morning? When you wake up and you put out that gratitude energy, you have a chance to shift and wield your energy to pull in more positive people, places, and things. Pull in more positivity with your optimism. That's energy you're putting out. It's vibrations you're putting out. You're vibing on a certain frequency. So like attracts like, and whatever you put out, you're going to get that back. So we got to keep that in mind. Alicia, my day is awesome. All that to say my day was awesome. Hello, Shao, Joni. Joni. Hello, Annette. And Donna, come on in. Thank you. What a lovely crowd we have now. I'm going to go back and just start going to people. Oh, Caroline. Hello, Caroline Thomas. Welcome. Thank you for sharing. You're awesome. Okay, let's pull a card. And I'm just going to go down the list. Sometimes I'll go to who I'm most drawn to first, and then I'll work back. But it's not a lot right here, right now. So we'll just start working down this list. And the first question I see is Caroline. All right, Caroline, what do we have for Caroline? Please and thank you. I'm coming from my traditional Rider-Waite tarot deck. I have a black deck and a blue deck, but these have become my favorite really quickly, Caroline. All right, reading for Caroline. What do you guys want her to know? What are the messages? We are here for it. Hey. We are here for, oh, Caroline, I like it. Okay, so it's showing me that I won't assume. As a reader, it's so difficult. I want to add more on. I want to assume, but I'm not really getting that from my guys, so I'll keep that part for myself, to myself. Disappointments in the past, as far as something that you might be working on, something that you desire, something that you want to watch grow. Like you might be working on perhaps building a business, or perhaps, I don't know, further educating yourself, just for examples. But this card in this position is just showing me you looking at something and not seeing the efforts or the desired results, like things not adding up to where you want them to be. Yes, it's a Pentacles card. Pentacles represent our finances. But then we have the Major Arcana card down the road, the Wheel of Fortune. So it's just showing an opportunity to turn that around. It's showing actually an opportunity to up level financially. It's showing an opportunity, something to do with money, something to do with an opportunity, like a chance. Not an option, an opportunity. She's popping in letters now. That's so strange. An opportunity to do something to either recover or get closer to some goal or something that you wanted to achieve. That's what it's coming in. And this is something that you're passionate about. It brings a lot of like renewal of passion, and not, I don't mean lustful romantic passion, Caroline. I mean being enthusiastic about something, having passion and fire and desire, like you drive to make something happen. You know, when you're working on something, when you're looking at something. I have no idea what I'm talking about, Caroline, but then again, I never do. After all these years, I've learned, just let it flow. That makes sense to you, or maybe it might later. Come back and let us know. I'm here every Friday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Let's go again and see what else we can get for you, Caroline. But an opportunity to bounce back, come back, refocus in on something, and it has a lot to do with your finances. This is about your finances, like taking a blow. Just if you wanted your cash to be here, say it didn't happen. You only got this far. So it's a chance to recoup, come back, bounce back. That's the energy that's coming in there. Hang on. Okay, we dropped the card. Oh, I love it. Caroline, we dropped the card. So I would consider that a jumper. My central air is not doing what it's supposed to do, guys. So you have to excuse me. We have one of our pretty little I tried to match the fan to the dress. We actually bought this dress just for a Psychics Connect show. And I just put it on and I'm like, can I find a fan, Caroline, that matches it? Well, I found a little bit of yellow there on the corner. So you guys got to excuse me while, the central air is catching up to the heat. I'm telling you, it's so beautiful and bright and sunny here. Caroline, the card that just jumped out was the Magician. So I have two messages here. We have two cards that jumped out, two jumpers. Let's talk about the major arcana card, the Magician. So the Magician has everything that he or she needs to accomplish any of their goals. Anything you want to bring to fruition, you already have. The Magician has every suit of the tarot, the wands, the swords, the cups, the pentacles. So he's fully equipped with all that he needs to walk the path, to accomplish his goals, to bring his dreams to fruition. They're not lofty goals. He also has sacred scrolls of knowledge. So he has a lot of wisdom, and this comes through experience. You know some stuff. Also, your guys want you to be more expressive of your feelings, like to say how you feel, not to hold back or bite, because you're one that doesn't desire drama, conflict. You're one that would rather avoid that, my guide is telling me. But don't allow it to damper or keep you from standing in your truth, saying how you feel. Don't sacrifice your comfortability, Caroline, for that of others. I'm just saying. And also, social time for yourself, not for yourself though. This is about getting together. Literally, look at the card, Three of Cups. It would be good for you emotionally to have some social time, letting your hair down, friends that you can trust, having a chat, maybe a cup of coffee. That's what I'm having right now. It could be something else, but a cup of coffee. It's about, just stepping away from the responsibilities, the worries, the fears, the stresses, the anxieties that we all carry. So it's about having some time for yourself where you're not focused on the things you're always focused on, or focused on the thing that you need to, the weight that you carry, the responsibilities, the things that you need to be worried about. I love you so much, Caroline. I do. All right. So let's see who said something. Who has said something next? Now, okay, so Caroline was right up above there. That's why I almost missed you. All right. Shall be. Will I be able to win money? All right. No one really ever asked me about money and winnings or anything like that. So this is interesting. It's like a question I've never been asked before. We are going on 9 years. I've been doing this, guys, 9 years. And I can't ever remember anyone ever asking me about winning money. I'm here for it. I feel like, there's enough abundance and prosperity in this world for everyone. Sometimes we hold ourselves back. Sometimes some of us is me, Shell, we tell ourselves, I never win anything. I'll never win. I'm not going to play because I never win. That's energy. That's manifestation. That's like praying. That's like claiming it and saying, I'm a loser. I'm never going to win. So when you speak something into existence, it really happens. Like we really wield our energy in such a way that we alter or shift our own reality and the reality that we're stepping into. I did a show last night and there was a follower that had joined the show and she said, I found out I had cancer. I'm suffering cancer. And she was saying all these things about how sick she was and on and on. And I went ahead and made a fool of myself to prove a point. Yeah, it wasn't an ego point. It was just, I wanted to get across the point that, for example, Shell, the universe, everything listens to us and responds to us like our bodies. So real quick, just bear with me. We have wrist lines. Everyone has wrist lines. You can literally line those wrist lines up and you can measure your fingers to see which hand has the longer fingers. My right fingers are longer than my left fingers, just a little bit. So you guys can try this on your own time. I'm just going to be really quick, then I'm going to pull Shell's cards, but it's really important that I share this with you. On your own time, do it. Measure up your wrist line, see which fingers are longer, and then take the hand that's shorter and yell at those fingers, grow longer. Just do it. Just do it like 8, 9, 10 times. And then I want you to remeasure, reline up your wrist lines, remeasure your fingers, and you'll see that the fingers you yelled at and told them to grow longer have grown longer, at least that much. I could easily shift the weight, shift my skin, make it look like, one hand got longer than the other, but I'm not going to go through all that, and I'm not going to scream on the psychicsconnect.com. But you guys, when you're all alone and you're not afraid to look silly between you and your guides, just go ahead. Line them up with the wrist lines, measure them, and tell the shorter fingers to grow longer. Yell at them like you mean it, 8, 9, 10 times. And then come back and let us know. You'll be surprised. What's the point in that, Joy? Your energy is in your words, your thoughts, and your deeds, your words, your thoughts, and your actions. So when you even yell at your body, hey, you're going to get longer, it's going to listen. Tell your body that it is helpful. Tell yourself that you are abundant, that you're prosperous, Shell. Tell yourself that it's already yours. You're just waiting for it to come. Tell yourself that, time is not of consequence. We don't want to focus on controlling things that we can't, but that you already know that it's there for you. That's the mindset to have as far as financial gain. Now let's see what the cards say about Shell. Will she be able to win money? Will Shell win money, please and thank you. Oh, 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 oh. Da, 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 da. Okay. So I do feel that you'll be able to win money, but I don't feel like it's going to happen when you want it to happen. Like if you have a certain date or a certain, like say you wanted to do lottery. If you have a certain thing you want to do, like a certain day and maybe the pick three, I don't know really what it is. I'm just going to make up some stuff. Say you wanted to play the pick three and you want to play it on June the 11th at 11 a.m. Whatever it is that you would be originally focused towards, that's not where you win the money. So it's about consistency, she's saying. She's saying you got to be consistent. And she's saying that it's not like, it just feels like maybe it's not going to come from where you think it's going to come from. Because there is a big energy of disappointment, but then there is also a win for you. So this is disappointment and then yes. So weird. Let's pull from another deck and see what else I get on this. Will I be able to win money? Because I knew that a yes or no would not suffice. Yes, you'll be able to win money, but you'll also have moments of discouragement and such. At least I stayed inside the tapestry. At least I'm still semi in the middle. Are my candles even still burning? They are. You guys can't really see them. Will Shell be able to win money? Please and thank you. Will Shell win some moolah, please? Shell needs some moolah. Will she win it? Let me know. Let me know. Oh, oh, oh. I love it. Look, Shell. Okay. So this is pretty much what they're saying you're here right now, juggling finances. My guides have been saying since the beginning that you should be very mindful about your spending, where you're placing be frugal, cut back on something. There's something that you need to cut back on. And the 8 of Wands reverse keeps popping up. That's why I say not at first, not when you want it to, or not when you're expecting. Like if there's a drawing you're entering, it doesn't, because the 8 of Wands, that's like, if it's upright, it's forward motion coming in fast, but it's stale, stagnant, and not moving along like you thought it would, or not moving along like you desired for it to. So there's winnings for you, but if this is a specific thing, I don't feel like it. Thank you, Taja. PCH Lotto pick 5. It's not see, that's what I didn't want to say. Sometimes I don't trust myself, guys. You would think I do, but I don't. Sometimes I don't trust myself, but it does feel like I want to say a pick something, like a pick 3 or something. But yeah, it's not when you think. If you're going to go at a certain day at a certain time, you want to do multiples. I don't know what that means. She's just saying do more than one. Like, don't just stick with that one thing you want to do. You want to get it. It doesn't come from there, or maybe it doesn't come from there at that moment. I would just do a few, play a few that I don't normally play. I feel that very strongly. I would do some shit. Oh, sorry. Forgive me. Some stuff that I don't typically do. I would do some stuff that I don't normally do. Like play something different that you don't normally play. Be spontaneous is what my guide is giving me, because it doesn't happen, but you do win, but it doesn't happen when you want it to. Like not how you expected it, but there is winnings for you. And it's definitely this season, like this nice yellow sundress season. I love you so much, Shell. I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I get excited. And I do have a bit of a potty mouth, but never for the psychicsconnect.com. I'm working on it. Please forgive me. I get excited and it slips out. And plus, can I have a disclaimer? My guides also at times, I think it's because our guides connect with us, interact with us, and chat with us the way that we understand in our language, in our lingo. And they certainly talk to me in my language and in my lingo. So I'm constantly filtering. I'm not joking. I'm not making excuses. I do have a potty mouth, but I'm constantly filtering the feelings and the thoughts that flow in. I have to change words around, but I do have but I love you so much. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I just saw somebody ask, hi there, is my partner cheating? Annette Reeves, are you still here, darling? I'm going to go to Annette, and then I'm coming to my girl, Alicia. I see everybody. I see you. I'll be coming back to you, Joni. Alicia, I'm not going to forget anyone. Donna, I see you. Annette Reeves, are you still here, darling? You came close on 1, missed by 2 numbers. London. Jones is your aunt. Awesome. I'm getting to her. I'm a getter. All right, Annette. Absolutely, Arlene. Absolutely. I'm working my way down the list, guys. We are here till 12 o'clock. I'll try to speed up because there's more of us coming in the room. I just go slow and take more time with each person when there aren't as many people in the room, you know, but when as you guys fill in, I want to get to everyone. So, Annette Reese, hi there, is my partner cheating? I wanted to know that. As soon as I read your question, I wanted to know myself. I'm very drawn to that. Annette. Is he cheating? Who am I to assume it's a male? But is he cheating? Is he cheating? Please, thank you. Is Annette's partner cheating? Is Annette's partner cheating? I'm sorry, darling. There is definitely something going on, and there's definitely a third party. I can't even sugarcoat it. I'm not even going to do that. Affairs of the heart, there's no playing around. There's some conflict already there within the union. There's already some conflict going on. You know, like as in not being on the same page. You guys are not on the same page right now. You see these wands, they are like BITCH 6. Nobody's working together. Nobody's hearing each other. Nobody's listening to the other. Everybody's doing what they want to do. And instead of building something beautiful with all these sticks, they could have made a TP tent. They could have, but nobody hears each other. They're all over the place. Everything is just all over the place. They ain't going nowhere. They're not. They could build a foundation. They could build a stable and solid foundation with these wands, but they choose to be in their ego. And it's like self-centered. It's a little bit of narcissism. It's a little bit of making you think you're tripping and you're crazy when you bring something to their attention. It's you. You're bugging. That's that narcissism. That's that gaslighting and all like that. Okay. So you are doing all this self-reflection, all this inner reflection, all this thinking, all this pondering, this detective work in your mind. You're trying to figure things out. You're trying to connect the dots. You are. That's what she's showing me. And I don't know how I get this from the Hermit card because it has a totally different meaning. But guys, I'm not a traditional reader. I'd rather look at these pictures and colors and it helps me to get what my guide is giving me, if that makes any sense. Likely not, because I never do. But there's things being kept from you, and it's going to come out, sis. It's going to come out. It's going to creep up right behind your partner. Like, look, this is the moon card. It has several different meanings, but I'm honing in on the lie. It's something. It's a lie, but it's more like something being held from you. And there's more than what you assume or know. Like it's more than what you think. There's more being kept from you than what you think. There's a lot of dishonesty. There's reasons to be distrustful. You see this nasty, inky looking. You know, that's the lie. It creeps up on you and it follows you. You can't escape it because you got a lie to cover up that lie. And sometimes you get caught out there and forget what you said, right? I'm just saying, this is what I'm getting when I'm focusing on your partner's amount. Okay, on your partner's energy. Okay, so we're focused on your partner and you. And so the death card is here, and this is about an ending. I'm gonna pull more cards just to get it because I got to. I can't leave you out there on not on is he a cheating question. Like that really draws. I am a girl's girl. Maybe I shouldn't be that way. Not that I don't love the men's too, but I'm a girl's girl. And it just, you know, it is. Sometimes we don't want to let go of things, even when they're not good for us, even when we see it, even when we have confirmation. I get it. Definitely not judging, because even though I'm a reader and I can tell you guys all this good stuff, it doesn't help me to use the same great advice when it's my stuff. So I mess up too. Okay, I stayed in a relationship for decades that was no good for me. It was very toxic, and it held me back from being my best self. But I'm sorry, I have a kitty. I have several kitties, and one of them is quite vocal right now. All right, one more card. One more card in that. The question was, is he cheating? You guys gave us the answer. Is there anything else for Miss Annette before we let her go? Is there anything else? Don't have the deck jump out my fingers. Please and thank you so much. Okay, so this individual does hold feelings and emotions for you. He does. These are not excuses. This is what she's dropping on me. He carries a lot of emotional trauma. This goes way back to when he was a young boy or a young man. There are no excuses, these downloads, but it just gives a better insight. He does care for you. He has a lot going on in his head. None of it makes sense to me. His mind can be all over at times. And it just feels like he doesn't use his skill set to his fullest potential. Like It just feels like there's an ability or a skill set or an accolade or something that he possesses that he perhaps doesn't focus in on, lean into, or put energy into. I don't know what that means. But again, and that I never know what I mean. I never know anything I hear or feel. It's terrifying sometimes to repeat stuff that no one else can hear. I love you in that. I hope you pop back in. Guys, remember, every Friday, 11 to 12, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I am here with a full hour of live readings. And then after this show, you guys can find me at thepsychicsconnect.com. Reader 8755 Joy. You can find me there. We can have a private chat, just you and I. It is quite different than on the live when I'm bouncing around, tapping into different energies. It's different when I have that. And we also have amazing readers for you guys to choose from. So if you're not feeling a connection from me or another reader, we have a plethora of talented, gifted readers, and we're also unique. Okay, so now we was going back to, where was we at? Alicia, and then Joni. Who was here first? Let's be fair. Okay, Alicia, and then Joni. Okay, Alicia, do you have a question, Alicia? Let's see if you had one. Let's see. You said I was looking amazing. Thank you. You're beyond grateful for your children, huh, Alicia? You didn't find it either, huh, sis? We have help in the back. We got help in the back, but it's sometimes. Okay, do you have a question, Alicia? I'm searching. Girl, you know I'm searching. Pulkit. Hello, Pulkit. Hello, Amanda. I'm just looking to see if I'm missing. You didn't ask a question. Okay, well, that would be why I can't find it right now. All right, let's go into our Oracle deck for Alicia. And then we are going to do Joni. Alicia. What do we have today for Miss Alicia? Please and thank you. Welcome. Okay, so, this is not my spirit guide. It could be a spirit guide of yours, but this is a really loving, gentle energy. And it's full of, like, it's not full of, but it is. It's making me, these are memories from childhood, Alicia. These are pure, innocent memories. These are core memories. These are really important memories from childhood, to, like, revisit them, to allow some nostalgia. Like when you start thinking about the past and you remember a memory, and then because you remember that memory and you go into the details and things start coming to you, so you start having like what is it called? I don't know, episodic memories. No, that's not what it is. It's like you start remembering things because of other things. It like triggers your memory. So it's like a stroll down memory lane, and that's what I'm feeling like. Take a stroll down memory lane and like allow that for yourself. And I'm talking about childhood memory lane, all the fun moments and the laughter and the love. That's what it feels like. Also, a message for you here is to work with the cycles of the moon. I know you're busy, I know you're tired, I know you're stretched thin, but you got to put out that manifestation, the new moon, the full moon. You're going to put out the manifestation on the full moon. What do you want? You're going to ask for it. On the new moon, what happened? What progress have you made? You must work with the cycles of the moon. Alicia, you know that we're connected to everything. The moon, the sun, the stars, they're no exception. Use it. The sun and the moon have such major pull and effect on us. You can use that energy. You can wield that energy. Seriously, I pull from it all the time. I'm more of a moon girl, but I pull from it all the time. All right, so childhood memories, allowing for moments of nostalgia, allowing for moments where, you may already be doing this, but this is just like a heavy energy. So I'm going to just say allow for that, because it's like healing and it's like therapeutic is what I am feeling. Put it on me. Put it on me, girl. Yes. Well, Alicia, a naughty energy. You know how, I don't know how to say it and be such a lady. Like, somebody, if you have a close, okay, so if you and I were chatting in the inbox and we would be having girl talk, and I'd be like, girl, you need to get laid. That's the energy. That's the energy, and that's what I'm getting from this card, because this 9 of Cups in reverse, cups represent our emotions, and when we have that type of connection, it does relieve a lot of stress. It does take off a lot of stress. It does raise our vibes, and it makes us feel more, I don't know, emotionally balanced in a way. I just feel, I don't know, that's just too funny. I am not going to do that, Alicia. I'm just saying, an intimate connection, a romantic connection. You may not be open to it, I'm telling you, there's someone around you who sees you and they check you out. They look at you. They likely have not approached you yet, but there's someone that is interested in you and they do see you in that way. I know you ain't interested in hearing that stuff right now. You probably don't believe it, but it comes in once in a while. Like I get the same, and I don't usually remember readings, but I know this for a fact. This slips its way in here and there for like, I don't know how many months, better than 6 now. And every time it slips its way in, I can feel surely that it's like a divine intervention, somebody getting in the middle. This person will be turning a new leaf. This person will be turning a new leaf. They'll be starting over, working on themselves, turning a new leaf. And they're also a very hard worker. Like they would want to see their savings grow. They're the type to save. They like to see the results of their hard work. Sip of coffee. I love you so much, Alicia. I do. Hi, Jenny. I didn't even see you there. Welcome, welcome. I love you so much. I don't know if you're still there. I don't know if you're still there. You are D free, Alicia. All right. I love you too. You're welcome. Jenny's in the house. All right. So who was next? It was Joni, right? Joni. I'm coming, guys. I promise you we're going to speed it up so we don't miss out. All right, so I think it was Joni was next. I'm trying to go the whole, like, do the list thing, but it ain't going to work here. So we're going to do Joni and then Taja. All right, Joni, what was your question? I know Joni had some things to say earlier. I'm looking, Joni. Are you still here, Joni? That's a question I should ask. Are you even still here? Yes. All right, Joni, what can I do for you? Did you want a general or did you have a specific question? You guys can actually ask whatever you want. Well, that's not true. Pregnancy a mess, right? I love you though. I really do. I think we should all try and focus on releasing the negative, not focusing on that. Not that you can ignore things, but why place all your energy somewhere you can't fix it? Like if the glass of milk spills, and then you sit there saying, you spilled that milk, why you do that? And being all upset, the milk is just spreading. The mess is getting worse. Let's instead not waste our time or energy and focus on what we're going to grab. Mr. Clean, Fabuloso, Pine Saw, what are we going to use? Let's make it better than it was before the milk spilled. You got to turn a positive from anything you can. Okay, can you see anything new from me? Anything new for Joni? Anything new for Joni? Yes, yes. So I'm not saying whether you have to be open to that because you could be in a relationship now. I don't know. She's not telling me. But there is something new because there's someone new coming in for you really soon. Let's see what we get. This is a romantic interest. This is a romantic interest, Joni. Okay, this person is oh wow, see, it's right here. Major Arcana card, the Chariot, right there. You know, that's new relationship right there, riding right into it. And you guys are opposites. Like you have a lot in common, but you're opposites. There's the yin and yang. It's like the polar opposites where we come together and we complement each other. So you likely have had different lifestyles, different upbringings. This is someone that you can have something with if you choose to be open. There's the 4 corners, 4 pillars needed for a stable foundation. They're pretty happy together, actually. You know, they're looking at the future. They're looking at what they can build together with these 4 pillars. This person, like I said, is extremely physically attracted to you. They will be extremely aesthetically pleased. The first thing they would see the first thing they would do, a person sees you is what I'm trying to say. First, they see you. If they like what they see, then they're more interested. They might look, they might smell, they might try to get to know you better. But it's always your appearance that draws people in. That's why I should learn how to tame these curls. I'll be having one just sitting like this and nobody says a word. Okay, so yes, they see you as very feminine, very soft, very womanly. That feminine energy thing. This person is very ambitious. They've got passions and desires. Like they aspire to have more in life. They have goals. They already have what they want to be, where they want to be 10 years from now. They already have like a chart plan for themselves, like a life plan. Like this is what I want to accomplish by this age. This is, so that's really good. They feel to be very much so together, but they bring up, it's like it's like a renewed passion, a renewed, like a freshness for you. All these things resurface, newness. Aces represent newness, and the wands represent our desires, our passion. So it's just like a whole new, this person is looking to start over, turn a new leaf, reinvent themselves, do better, up level. I don't feel anything anything naughty to tell you, like anything bad, anything untoward. Like nothing is perfect. But if you're open, there's a new relationship headed for you. That's coming in soon, Joni. That's coming in really soon. That'll be within the next couple of months, at least, because it feels like it's here now. That's why I said I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, but there is someone new coming for you. And I love you so much. Enjoy, sis. Enjoy life. Let us enjoy life. All right. So after Joni, what was it? What was it? Was it London? Was it London? All right. You said Joy Arlene Jones is my. Oh, okay. Arlene Jones. Where is Arlene? I don't see Arlene. All right, London, you ready for me? Oh, no, Taja. That's right. It was Taja, then London. Let me be fair. Taja. Taja, then London. Okay. Look, Taja said me. All right, London, you are next. Taja, did you have a question, Taj? Did you have a question? Did you? Oh my God, you see me over here shining and stuff. Woo, wowzers, it's hot in here. Actually, it's cooler now, but I'm a hot mama. I think that the central air needs to be serviced. I mean, if I'm asked. All right, guys, so if I am just getting the order all confused, please forgive me. Forgive me. I'm going to start shortening the readings up a little bit so that I can get to everyone. Can we have Potato, please? Please, thank you. All right, General for Taja. General for Taja. Okay. It's a couple of things here. So there's some type, let's just do the bad thing first. It's not real bad, but it's like unsavory, Taja. Somebody betraying you in some way. This is a words thing. So they would betray your confidence. They would tell your business. They would, maybe lie on you. Or it doesn't really feel so much of a lie, but it does feel like you shouldn't be running your mouth. You shouldn't be sharing people's information. Like, let somebody else tell their stuff. I tell all my stuff, but I won't tell somebody else's. That's their thing to do, So it is a betrayal. I'm not sure. I'll be honest, guys, always. I don't know. I'm not supposed to know everything, am I? I wish I did. Actually, I don't. That's scary. It's completion because it needs to happen. Like, it needs to be exposed. You do find out about it. It's some type of betrayal or lie, or it's something like that. This will be someone that would be close to you, or you would consider to be a friend. Not so much very, very close like that, but someone that you would consider to be a friend. There's anxiety, there's grief, there's despair, and there's all that stuff around it. It causes a lot of unhappiness. It's like a rift. So it's something that bothers you. It's something that disturbs you. It's something that makes you unhappy, of course. And the other thing, because I said it was a few things, the other thing is the it is high stamina. I'll say high stamina. Like I'm trying. Can you give me some words here, please, to say high stamina, attraction, desire, and libido. High libido. There it is. So this will be a very active connection. This would be, a lot of desire. This would be a lot of passion. I'm trying to be such a lady give what she's giving me, but this is somebody towards you that really sees you that way and desires you very much so, very much so. So, heads up on the being betrayed and the disappointment stuff. That person that's going to disappoint me. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. All right, girl. I love you so much. Yikes. So why I'm over here if you know exactly what I'm talking about, indeed, Taja, then you know why I'm over here almost blushing, hiding behind my fan. I'm just like, well, okay. Because my God, she be telling me stuff that I don't need to know sometimes. We don't need to know all that. I don't know what relevance that had, but thank you so much. I love you. And they keep me very entertained. I don't know what I keep them, but probably with their head in their hands. All right. London. You still here, London? I know that my order is out. I know, guys. But I'm doing my best to get to every one of you. I'll keep going into the last minutes. Until the very last minute. Because I'm in it to win it. I ran out of words to rhyme, okay? Because sometimes I'm like a poet and I didn't know it. Sometimes I be rhyming all the time. Don't even mean to. And sometimes I go into a really crappy accent. I don't even know what the accent is. All right. London. What's up for my girl, please? Please, thank you. Do, 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 do. All right. London. I get it. It's just telling me things that we already know right now. But when the change occurs in London, it'll happen fast. So you're here right now. Money's not rushing into you. You're not seeing it. You're not, and that is a concern. It's making you feel like off your game. If you have money, then you can fix so many different things. And you feel like the blessings aren't coming in because these seven stars are turned upside down. You're not sitting there pouring from one chalice to another, and your fountain is, your flow, it never ends. You don't feel balanced right now. But it's okay, because when things begin to change, they change really quickly. You have to find a comfort zone, a way to get through the place you are right now, because it's just a cycle. And cycles complete. There's lessons and there's learning and there's loads of growth during this time frame. And when I say time frame, I really mean that, London. This is not a permanent setting in your life. This is a small portion, and it's for a reason. It was planned so long ago. It had to happen. You're just going through these moments now. Things will change where you'll be able to watch your finances build up. You'll be like, look at this girl. She is designing and creating each coin. So you will be earning your own money. You will be doing all the work, putting your hands, putting your sweat and your blood and your tears and your energy and your focus into doing this money thing. But there's more than one thing that you do. You have your hand in more than one pot. Not to get too far ahead of the game, this too shall pass. When this passes, you're going to find that you're in a much better situation and position than you were before this cycle began, before you got where you are. Let's go to another deck real quick for London. London, London, London. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right. Please. Thank you. Oh, wow. So for you, it's the opposite of the last young lady that I had read for, because this 9 of Cups is reversed. So this means you're definitely not getting any. And it's going to become an issue. This is going to be on your mind. Listen, I'm just going to kick it to you. It is a form of comfort. It is actually going to become is it already? It's a goal, like that's on your mind. You got to get that done. Like you need or want for that to happen. If this energy ain't on you, it's coming in, because it's coming in on me. And I can feel it. So this could be her telling me it's going to come in. You would have to say whether, I don't know. I can't say whether this resonates for you or not. Maybe you don't even know. But it becomes an issue, a little bit of an issue. Becomes a little bit of an issue. So you kind of, I'm trying to be a lady. It's like stress release. Stress relief. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to sit here and talk about that. Excuse me, man. I am such a lady, and I'm working. She's saying stress relief. She's saying stress release. She's saying it becomes like where that's on your mind. You know how sometimes we get at certain times and our hormones go bonkers and stuff like that. So that's basically what she's giving me. Forgive me, London. So perhaps I could go as far as to say when that time comes, just be careful, because you don't want to think that that's going to fix the foundation. It's not going to fix the foundation. So if you're going to do that, make sure that you have no expectations, that you're doing it with clear intentions, like clear intentions. This is what I want to do. But beyond this, this is just what it is. If you go in with clear intentions, I mean, it still leaves us with emotions because we are feminine, we're females, but you can have a better control on how it affects you afterwards. You know what I'm talking about, girl. You be tripping, right? I love you so much, London. I do. All right, you guys, tell me, who was next? Your aunt first. Who's your aunt? Who is it? Who is it? Hello, princess. Who is your aunt, London? Who's been waiting on me? Who's been waiting? You've been waiting. All right, Donna, I'm going to come to you right after London's aunt, Arlene Jones. Where you at, Arlene? Comment. Comment. I cannot even. Oh, Arlene Jones, general reading. I see ya. I see you. Okay. Arlene Jones wants a general. Arlene, Arlene, Arlene. Do, 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 do. What can we have for Arlene, please? Please and thank you. Arlene. Arlene, Arlene, Arlene. Do, 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 do. Arlene, Arlene. Okay. Arlene, are you looking at yourself, judging yourself, or is this you looking at someone else judging them? There's a lot of judgment going on in your energy. And the first thing that I want to go to, maybe I'm assuming, you just let me know. Don't feel some kind of way about correcting me. Seriously, I'm not that type of reader. But this judgment card is giving me looking at yourself, comparing yourself, judging yourself. We can be our own worst critics. We choose to focus on the shortcomings, the failures, the non-successes, when we don't look at the 50 things that we did overcome or the million obstacles that we got past. Look at your lifetime, Arlene. Look at the things that you have experienced in love. Look at the disappointments and the loss. Like, seriously, don't be so hard on yourself. So hopefully this is you now. I really don't know. I'll pull more cards to get more information. But Queen of Pentacles shows you in a position where you are financially stable and financially secure. This precedes that card. Sorry. This precedes that card. Juggling finances, you know, looking at one place, where can you pull to make sure you cover that? So then the next card, where'd it go? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Where'd she go? Oh, under the Two of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. This is you in a position where you don't need to worry so much, where you can have more wiggle room, where you can relax because you also like things. You know, my guide is saying that you like things. You like things that you like you know, my mom had her certain things that she liked. I couldn't afford those things. So the things that you like, being able to afford them, being comfortable, and also appreciating your surroundings. Like, you like certain things. It just feels like aesthetically pleasing for you. Do not judge yourself, compare yourself, whether we do it intentionally or not, Arlene. Do not compare yourself to others. If you got a man or had a man and he cheated on you and went with some other woman, don't compare yourself to her, wondering what you don't have that she did. I'm just saying. I don't know why I'm saying that. I never know why I'm saying anything. But let me go to the Oracle deck for you. And then we're going to go do Jana. All right. Arlene. 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 Arlene, Arlene, Arlene. Do. Can we have one more message, please? Get down off of that, Angel. That's not your scratch and post, mama. Also, Arlene, breaking traditions like cycles with like my mom was a crack addict, and instead of breaking that cycle and pattern, what I do, Arlene, I went ahead and sucked all those crack pipes, and I'm a recovered addict. This year I am clean. I keep saying 13 years, but it's not. It's 14 years this year. I actually took a year off of my cleanness. But anyhow, I broke a cycle. I broke a pattern, like addiction genes run in my family is what I'm saying. So instead of just following that pattern, following, you know, behind my mama or my dad or whoever, I was able to break that cycle, break that pattern. You can be whoever you want to be. And it feels like you've already pulled away in some ways, like done better in some ways. Do you understand what I'm saying, Arlene? Arlene not even talking to me. Anyhow, and also you have a unique perspective, outlook on life, and that is all down to your experiences that you've had. You've learned a lot, and you carry some wisdom from your interactions with others, experiences with people. Some stuff you just can't have, you can't learn, you can't understand without going through it. So it does feel like you carry some wisdom as well. Whatever you're waiting for, you know, whatever you're waiting for it to happen in your life, whatever you're waiting for it to transpire, whatever you're waiting for it to change, release the expectations. I don't know what that means, but that's what she's saying. Whatever you're waiting for, release the expectations. And I love you so much. I do. I'm glad you popped in, London's Aunts. All right. So then it was Donna. And then we're going to go back and see who was next. You guys let me know. Say me if you're next after Donna. We're going to do Donna Gray now. Donna Gray. Did you ask about money? How is money coming looking? How is money coming looking? That's what I thought. Do, 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 do. How's her cash looking, please? She wants to know if everything is on track. She wants to know if everything is on track. Do, 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 do. Thank you so much. You're good, babes. Everything is good. Can't help that if there's a little bit of not limbo, stagnation, like time, like it is delayed, like a little bit of delay, like something being just a little, like, you know, maybe something was missing, or maybe something had to be redone, or maybe it just got, maybe there's a stack of other things to get through, so it's just going to take a certain amount of time. This is one of those temporary tattoos, guys. How random am I? But I should have taken it off with the coconut oil before the show because it looks really weird, right? That was a nice one. I decided I'm actually going to get a tattoo there. It looks like one belongs there, right under that, my first one. Okay, Donna, I'm so weird. Money does come. It does come. You're still on track with the money. Knight of Pentacles lets you know that it will come to you. It will bring itself right to you. You don't need to do anything. There's nothing else you need to do, and you definitely don't need to sit around worrying about it. Don't put energy there, sis. It's already there for you. You just, it's the waiting game. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing has changed. You're still on point, but there will be like stalling. There will be like extra time. It will not be to you when it was said to have been or expected to have been. There will be more of a delay, but it will come to you. We're still on track. We're still on point. Don't worry. We got the world card here. There will be more opportunities. Also, I feel a small opportunity, like a small thing. Maybe this is an under the table, small part-time thing, some kind of way to make extra money on the side. When that does pop up, I feel like you should take advantage of it because it puts you in more of this position where you're more I'm sorry. To me, it is upright. So the star is upright. And there's blessings within that. It puts you in a better position. You feel happier. You also, within the next, there's somebody coming in. This is somebody new. This is a male. This is the Page of Cups. I feel like he might be a little bit younger than you. I don't even have if you know this individual already. I don't know if this is a new person or not, but since she's not saying it is, it's likely someone you know. Maybe someone circling back around, but there's somebody coming in that you could like sit and chat with on the phone. And at the end of the day, I don't feel like it's going to go to, there's no longevity there or potential for a relationship. But there is somebody else coming in along, like somebody popping back up or coming in. You're still on point for the money. You're on track for the money. So don't worry about that. I'll do one more, guys, because I didn't realize how late it is. We are Pulkit. Pulkit. All right, Pulkit. What is your question? All right, guys. I know there's several of you I did not get to. I'm so sorry. But we are on our last sitter. I'll be back Friday, 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. Or you guys, if you can't wait for the free live readings show again next week, you can always visit me at thepsychicsconnect.com. And as a matter of fact, I'll be there as soon as this live ends. I'll be available for a few hours. I always go in and wait and see, you know, who's going to come over and visit me this week because some of you guys come over. You want that private session. So that's really awesome. And I'm always like wondering who's going to be. Let it be you today. All right, Pulkit, will I be able to get my F1 visa in time before my flight? I'm gonna tell you right now, I heard no, but let's see what the cards say. Will Pulkit be able to get their visa before the flight? Nope. I see a jumper in my lap. I didn't even know it fell. Nope. Look, babes. So we got the Tower and we have the Temperance. So first of all, with the Tower, as things fall down, things don't work out. It's like, whoa, something came out of nowhere. Nobody's happy. Everybody's jumping ship. They're jumping out the windows. Lightning hit the tower. It all fell down. And it came out of nowhere. So something unexpected coming up and getting in the way. And there's no balance here. So it's not going to work out in the time frame that you wanted or desired or needed to get. Because see, look, all the cards are coming up. Conflict. Everything, like, you know, it's just all saying no. Tower, Temperance reverse, conflict. It's just something that doesn't make you happy. It definitely causes an issue for you. I'll do one more because that was a really quick one. I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry, but I'm sending you love. And remember that everything happens for a reason. All right, one more. We got literally 1 minute and a half. I'm willing to push it to the limit. All right, let me go back and see who I might have missed. Have been here for a long time. Who's been here since the beginning and is waiting on me? Jenny, are you still here? Let's see who else might still be here. We did Donna, we did Taja, Joni, Arlene, Phuket. Mama Key, are you here? Let's see. Whoever. All right, Mama Key, let's do it. Mama Key, Mama Key. What do we have for Mama Key, please? Please and thank you. Mama Key. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so anal about my shuffles. I can't rush the shuffles and stuff. We can't be rushing the shuffles and stuff, guys. The shuffles have to feel good. It has to feel like, you know, what it is the cards need to be in a certain place. Like my guys are getting things together, fixing it up. That's what the shuffling is for. Because any card out of these 78 cards could pop up. I need the messages to be accurate and on point. So the shuffling is like arranging the cards how they need to be. My guides already know where I'm going to cut the deck and what card is going to fall where. So I just feel like the shuffles need to be perfect so that everything can be lined up the way it needs to be, because this is like a game of trust. I'm trusting my guides to give me information that I'm going to relay to people. And they're going to come back and tell me, hey, girl, you was wrong. So it's like a trust relationship. We don't want to be wrong. We want accuracy. Mama Key. Ooh, I love it. I love it. So you have a lot of pentacles here, Mama Key. So this is some money coming in. There's some money matters coming in. This is the card of longevity as far as your cash goes. This is frugal. This is watching your spending. You got it on your head. You got it in your hands. You got your feet on them coins. You're looking at the future. This is the time to start considering that, because if it hasn't already, you get an opportunity. There's some money coming into you. Knight of Pentacles. Knights rush in. We know what Pentacles are. They are cash. They are assistance. Knight of Pentacles. Money coming in, making you feel better, making you feel like Ace of Wands. Aces are newness. Passion and desire is the wand. So this renews you. Of course, who wouldn't feel better to get a leg up or to get some help? Remember to cut ties. Like, not remember, just do it. Just get off the live when it's done and take a look. Do an audit. Do a purging of where are you putting your energy? Who do you deal with? Who do you share your time and focus with that pulls you down, that drains you, that vapes you or vamps you like a vampire? They drain you like a vampire of all your positive energy. You just feel drained. They just use you. They're not good for you. They pull your energy down. They use you for your vibes is what I'm saying. They pull your energy down. This guy, he ain't playing no games. He ain't got no time for no foolishness. He has packed up everything that means anything to him in the world, and he didn't even care that he's on a canoe. Swords, they represent our words and thoughts. He packed them up and left. They weren't worth his words and thoughts, whoever they were. It was just something that dragged him down, someone that dragged him down. So he decided he wasn't going to deal with it. He wasn't going to focus on things that wasn't worthy of his time and effort and energy. I love you guys. I love you, Mama Key. All right, guys, I hope that you pop in and join us next Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a full hour of free live readings from the Psychics Connect. Make sure you guys come over and visit me. I'll be there for 2 hours waiting for you. ThePsychicsConnect.com, guys. Love is the highest vibe. Absolutely love yourself. I'll see you guys next time.